What's up, guys? So today I built this flow that I'm going to showcase that uses Clawdbot, this open source AI agent framework, to notify me through PagerDuty by calling my phone if I get close to liquidation on Hyperliquid on the right hand side here. And if you haven't used Clawdbot before, it's this super viral framework that people have been talking about all week on Twitter and YouTube that basically can do anything for you. It acts as a virtual assistant almost, where you could just like tell it to do things. Like for example here, I told it, Clawdbot, can you run the main liquidations file, etc. Like I had to basically make the liquidations file for me, and then it just does it and runs it on the side. And if you haven't seen anyone run it before, it's just this framework that you install on a server. It could be on a Mac Mini too. People have been using Mac Minis, and it just like does things, everything for you. It can, like, as it says here, check you into flights, do stuff on WhatsApp, Telegram, etc. And the idea is we showcase on this channel a lot of stuff about trading. So I've been a trader for the last year and a half, doing essentially making my own vibe coded scripts that trade on either Solana meme coins, Hyperliquid, or now prediction markets. And one of the worst things to worry about as a trader is getting liquidated. I'm sure if you guys are crypto traders on Perps, you know. But on the right hand side here, you can see Hyperliquid in my account. So if it goes down to this bottom line here, this 4,700, I will get liquidated. Now, obviously, I use like mean reversion strategy, so I buy more as it goes down. But it's definitely something you're always worried about, like whether there's a flash crash or some kind of liquidation event. You want to be able to get money into your account so you don't lose everything by adding to your margin, is how it works. And so the cool part about Clawdbot, from what I understand, is that it's different than Claude Code or other things like that because it acts more autonomous, so it can decide when to notify you. So not only can you just let it run things for you, but it can decide when to actually alert you or like what to watch out for, which is really cool. It's like having your own assistant. That's at least the theory. But on this channel, we're going to be testing all this stuff because there's so many random AI things going on right now that is best off we test these things. And so you can see here, I have this script that I made using Claude Code, and it just like prints the liquidation levels of my Hyperliquid account. And I gave it to Clawdbot to run, and I told it actually to edit it so I can add PagerDuty. And so let's just do this and tell it, hey Clawdbot, can you run the test script that calls PagerDuty for me? I want to test that it calls my phone. So what should happen now is that it should test the functionality of actually alerting me on my phone. So I am going to just wait for the call. So it should be actually calling me right now. And this would be like, yep, here it is. So you can see here, you have PagerDuty calling me. And the idea would be that if it gets close, like it'll be watching this stuff, and if it gets close, it would call you, just like this little graphic I made here. So again, like that's the beauty of these AI frameworks. They can act autonomously. They can not only set up scripts for you, like this liquidations thing, but also like I told it, go call me if I am close to liquidation. So it's going to be like watching all the time, just like you would like if you had an assistant. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'll let you guys know if it keeps working or if there's any bugs. But these frameworks are amazing. It's like it lets you automate so many processes that you would need to like pay someone to do, or you'd have to go take your own time to do it. And liquidations, like I said, is one of the worst fears of any trader. And so if this thing could alert us if we're close to liquidation, that would be super cool, because then you can avoid losing all your money in your account. So that's it for today's episode. I'm going to let this run. I actually told it to run, if you can see over here. I said make sure it's running periodically, so it would be bad if the script died, etc. So it actually like made its own cron job, which is like a way of keeping stuff running, and even like says it's running. We could actually even ask it again, like can you make sure the main script is running for me? And like let's say you're at the gym or at dinner or something, you're like wanted to check on your thing because you were nervous that like you get liquidated. Like you could just tell this thing to go run it on your, or test this on your server. So let's wait for it to come back. If you don't know what this is, dude, this is Telegram, so it's like a chat app. So let's go see here. It says, let me check the liquidations monitor status for you. And also on the right-hand side here, you can see I've been buying gold because it's going down a bit. And what I just do is flip the volatility. So let's just wait for a second. Probably just checking the health status. And it says, yep, the main script is running perfectly. Status check, even tracks the PID, and then it even gives me these back. So it's like literally having an assistant or a personal dev at your disposal and this is free. Like obviously the LM cost is there. You need to just give it your own token, etc. And you need to run it, of course, on a server. But I'm saying like the actual Clawdbot instance of code is free. It's open source. You just download it. And if you haven't done it before, you just go to this Claude.bot site. You go scroll over here, and then you click copy for this thing, and it pastes, and it'll just install it. One-click command. So super cool. Like I said, like this is amazing for traders because you could just like tell it to go watch stuff for you. Or maybe you could be like, hey, I want to watch silver. Silver's going down a lot now. And so you could be like, hey, I want to wait till silver gets to this price level, then I want you to call me if you use PagerDuty. So that's it for today's episode. It's actually just a very simple flow, but like a lot of the stuff you do is simple stuff. It just has to get done. And this stuff, instead of like you having to go and like deploy random configs and do things and restart them, etc., do health checks, you can just have this thing do it for you. So it's pretty amazing times we live in. I'm going to be posting videos about this and other random AI things I'm using for my own trading stuff every day. So stay tuned if you want that. And also, if you guys are using this for anything, I want to hear it because I want to learn from other people too who are using this kind of stuff. I think it's cooler if we share information together. And so stay updated for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.